Hey guys, this is Kiara Watson back for another video of Let's Play Some Chips Challenge. We left off last time on Iceberg, so here we go. So this level it's an interesting level, that's for sure. Basically, you have to try to just bridge across the ice right here. And make sure you don't cross-check, otherwise you're going to end up having, well, death. Now I'm doing a little shortcut here. That's the little thing I learned from JB watching his LP. So you take that block with you, and yeah. So, uh, hold on. Alright. And yeah, there we go. So, a lot of you know that tomorrow I'm leaving for my trip, and I'll be gone for 6 weeks. I might end up doing a hiatus. I might not. We'll see. Well, we'll have to do hiatus at first, but it might not be the whole 6 weeks. Maybe I'll get one or two videos recorded when I'm down there. But when I'm back in Canada in mid-August, I'll definitely do this a lot more. Anyways, going on to forced entry. So this level, it basically, yeah. The bold route here basically is a way to override these force floors and complete this level in like 7 seconds, I believe. I can't do that. Um, but maybe I'll try to get a better time than what I have already. We'll see. Okay, I got 2 more chips left. I think they're on the right side of the level. Yeah, right here. Come on. Yeah, not exactly the easiest. There we go. Ooh, 19 seconds. That's probably the best improvement to date. Alright, here we go. This level, the first majorly hated level in the community. Blobnet. Oh my god. So the route that I like to do is to collect all the chips on the outer part first. And hopefully not die. The bold solution has 4:36 with the Melinda time. I believe it's 4:44. Yeah. Uh, the Melinda time, really? Well, yeah. That's primary reason why the Melinda time can never be achieved. This game has been out for like 30 years. Well, the MS version has been out for, really? The MS version has been out for like, okay, I really gotta. But yeah, the MS version's been out for like 27 years. I think it came out the same year that I was born, and I'm 27 years old, so yeah. Uh, and the Melinda time has never been achieved. But anyway, so as a child, this level was and still is one of the hardest levels in the set. It is, in my opinion, a horrible way to introduce blobs. I much prefer, what was it, Square Dancing from CCLP1 did it a lot better. If I ever LP that set, I'll get to it. Okay. So, as you probably are quickly seeing, this is why Blobnet is probably the most hated level here. Yeah. These blobs, they move in random directions, and yeah, they are likely to kill you. I probably should wait till none are actually right beside the chip before I grab it. That's the safest way to do it. Another way is to time their steps, since they only move every other step. But as not the best at that kind of timing, I might get killed. Alright, I might not be doing too much talking because I'm trying to concentrate on this, but we'll see. So yeah, this level is the first level that I know of. Well, no, Castle Moat was not created by Chuck Somerville, but this level is the first level that I know for well, no, it's not the first, but this level it was not created by Chuck Somerville. But I believe Chuck Somerville himself disagrees with this level. Um, I don't know. In all the rule sets, this level is probably the most evil in the Steam or CC2 rule set. Yeah. Uh, in Lynx, it's not that nice either. MS is probably the easiest, definitely. Anyway, so I'm collecting these chips here and trying not to die. You get stuff like that room down there where multiple blobs in one section. Just gotta be careful. Fortunately, there's only 88 chips, but 88 even is a little too much. There we go. Alright, boop, boop. Oh, that was bad timing there. Fortunately, I survived. Alright, but yeah, this level, I don't like it. I think anyone who likes Blobnet, there's probably something wrong with you. I apologize right away if any of you watching this actually like Blobnet. But, yeah. Oh, damn, that was really close too. Alright. But yeah, so the route I do is to collect all these outer chips, which I just did. Now, basically, I need to try to get into the intersection without getting killed. Okay, good. And then basically, you just collect these inner chips. Like, there's a lot of different ways to do this. I know when I was LPing, well, practice LPing with a friend of mine watching, I got a time improvement of 23 seconds. It'd be cool if I get another time improvement on top of that. I'm not entirely sure what my score was when I did that practice LP, but yeah. What? Oh, shit. Okay. No time improvement. Oh well. Okay. Good thing that a blob didn't kill me, or was anywhere near killing me when I almost forgot those chips. Anyways, on to Ortogeld, which is actually an anagram of toggle door, but with only one G instead of two. So I'm going to do the method that JB taught. You split up the gliders like this, and yep, good. Then you speed up the toggling process by just doing that. Make it a 2x3 section. And then basically you just run through, grab these chips, careful of the gliders. Yeah, so this level as a child gave me a lot of hardship, but oh, really? But this level is actually relatively easy. Once you get the toggles toggling, you just basically run through and grab the chips and try not to get killed by a glider. Like, yeah. And there, on the middle rooms, there's 3 chips, and on the corner rooms, there's 9. With six in the actual corner and 3 in the other part. Yeah. So, this level is relatively easy. Damn, I forgot to start my timer. Okay, I've probably been going for like 10 minutes, so if I started my timer now, hold on. I'll do it between levels, and I'll subtract like 10 to 15 minutes from what the timer has. So I'm gonna try to be around the same length that Josh has his videos. I know my video yesterday was only 26 minutes, but it felt longer. Yeah, so anyways. Oh, don't know why I oofed into the wall like that. Kind of got distracted for a second. I'm still paranoid because I'm new at this. I just want to make sure that I'm actually recording and I didn't press like a button wrong. Oh, really? But, yeah. So I kind of diverted my eyes for a second and oofed into a wall. Fortunately, I wasn't anywhere near a glider that could kill me. Wait for him to pass, and alright. So yeah, tomorrow I leave for my flight, and my first flight is from my small town here of Powell River to Vancouver, and then I connect at 10:40 at night for an overnight flight to Atlanta, and then up to North Carolina from there. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a very fun trip, and yeah, and it's probably gonna be the last time I get to go there for a while, just due to the fact that I'm low on funds right now, and I need to focus on schooling and stuff and getting a job. Once I have enough work experience here in Canada, I will I will look into the proper channels to work down there, work in the States. It's probably 25 seconds time improvement. It's I'm going to have to just I probably at some point will visit the consulate in Vancouver, get to figure out the proper paperwork, but that's not for a while. So anyways, so I'm probably only been going for 10 minutes actually. So I'm just going to add 10 minutes to whatever my timer has. So just taking out my phone now. All right, a stopwatch, that works. Okay, blink. As a child, this level really confused me. Uh, but now I know that the simplest route is just to keep doing one direction at a teleport, of a teleport, there we go, at a time. And the time limit can also be a bit cruel to new players, but when you've been playing as long as I have, you start getting it. And basically, you just have to make sure you follow a systematic route and you'll get everything. I believe there's another chip this way, or it's a teleport, which I'll ignore for now. Oh, yeah, it's a teleport. Oh, that's a teleport. And that's a chip. Awesome. Yeah, so as you see, right now, I'm not alternating my directions, because that's a great way to get lost. Alright, so you see I've done that, so I'm switching over to here, where then I can go down the teleport here, and it'll get me into the other parodies for the teleport. Yeah. So this level, um, I, it's relatively easy. It's a little tedious, but it is what it is. It's basically a maze with teleports, and I'm guessing they call it blink because you blink and you're totally in a different section. And I actually just blinked when I did that, but you can't see me, so. And I believe this section has two chips, one here, and I believe there's another chip over here. Yeah. So this level is relatively fun. Well, not really. I don't know why I do that. There's a people were complaining on the Discord yesterday that I called hunt fun, but if I say a level is fun, I might not necessarily mean it, unless if I really mean it. Now that might make not any sense, but anyways, I think I go up here again to do the side teleport. Oh, I just missed that one. I think I can go over here, yeah. So, so yeah. I hope my commentary will get better. Josh told me it will get better with time. Thank you, Josh. But hey, we'll see what happens. And my little concern, like I want to be able to do the recording of this LP when I'm down on my trip, but my little concern is where I'm going. There's a person who has the tendency of barging into the room with a very loud voice, and as I don't have any editing software, it might kind of just ruin the video if someone kind of just loudly interrupts. But we'll see what happens. Okay, let's get to another section. Let's get to that section here. Yeah. But we'll see. I might time recordings for when she's out or whatever. It's my future grandmother-in-law who lives there. Yeah. Anyway, so I hope I didn't miss a spot, but I don't think so. I think there was only 3 chips in that section. Normally I actually do this section third and that other section fourth. Oh, yeah. But I did it the other way around this time. But whatever. Now one thing that's kind of reminds me, like this level is number 25, which is a square number. I remember as a kid, I used to try to play levels in a mathematical order. Yeah. Alright, there's chips missed over there. 3 of them. I need to get to the other side. How do I do that? Yeah, so it's very easy to get lost in this level. I'm just going to go up and I'll find it. This is definitely not an optimal route in any way, but as I already said, I'm not optimizing. I think trying to optimize Blink would be a nightmare. Here we go. There's the one here, and I believe there should be the 2, yep, right here. And then I just need to get up to the exit. Alright, how do I do this? I asked that, but I played this level before many times. Oh, I hate it. Press both direction arrow keys at the same time. Wow, I got lost and I still managed to improve my time. 13 seconds. Anyways, on to chips. I believe the last monster to be introduced in this level is here, the Paramecium. Yeah, that's definitely a bit of a challenge to make. A chips challenge. Okay, enough puns here. Anyways, so that Paramecium, I believe, is the last creature to be introduced. Now, do you not want to get that chip that hits the red button? Because, yeah, you'll end up filling this level with teeth. Which, fortunately, is a little more controllable depending on the way things are due to the controller and boss glitch, but I just get that chip last. I believe its boss is that bug. I might be wrong. Maybe a ball. It might be a ball. I have to look in the editor to figure that out. And to be honest, if anyone has to look in the editor for the original level set, yeah, that's probably a problem. I try not to look in the editor if I don't have to. Sometimes if I'm playing... Really? Oh, wow. Sometimes when I play a custom set, um, sometimes when I play a custom set and I get really stuck in a section, I will ghost a section. That is to place the chip character in that section, practice until you get it, and then you do the whole level. Some people don't like that, but I do it. As long as you don't report any scores in a cheating fashion, you should be fine. And yeah, that death there was, well, killer. Alright, so as long as I don't know why that thought that ball would bounce off that chip up there. That section up at the top in this area used to be the hardest for me to ever do. Then I got the idea on how to pass it by watching kids fall out of formation when I was a kid at a school assembly. And I saw them falling out of formation in a similar section as that ball there, as those balls there. And so I decided to kind of just watch how watch them do it, and I passed. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Sorry about the swearing there. I kind of just almost beelined right into the looping paramecium, but thank God I didn't die. Anyway, so that's chips. Go with the flow. Oh wow, that was smart. That's a lot harder to time and really? Wow. Anyways, so yeah, this it's a lot harder to time in links to do that, but it is doable. Ooh. Oh wow, I managed to get all that to my first try. Anyways, and boosting into a wall for the win. Anyway, so yeah, not chips. That was last level. Go with the flow. So this level is relatively simple. I think the idea is you're supposed to flip the tank, get the fire boots, and then flip it again. But it's a lot quicker to do it the way I did. And it is possible in all three rule sets, but I've only really attempted in this in Lynx, and this is a lot easier. In Lynx, you basically have to have precise precision, which I just realized is kind of a double word there, because, but whatever, take it. So yeah, I actually might be near the bold. The bold, I believe, is 147. I, no, I'm not gonna make it. I probably could. Yeah, I could have made that, but whatever. Still beat my time record by 7 seconds. All right, ping pong. This level is relatively. It's relatively an interesting level. So these are all fake walls here. Basically, the one just by where you go. Yeah, time it. Ah, really? I've never done that since I was a child. Wow. Well, what Josh says is stuff that happens when you record. Anyways, let's try this again. I'm gonna oof, 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 oof. There we go. So, yeah. I used to get stuck in that outer section as a kid. I didn't. Excuse me. But, now that I'm like 27 years old, it's a lot easier. Hell, it was easier as me as a teenager. Um, oh, really? Again? Wow, what is. I should name this episode Death by Ball. We'll see. I might name it that. Is more predominant in a level that's coming up, Bounce City. Um, Actually, it requires knowledge. I could have made that too. Requires knowledge of the different rule sets to get the bold and links. I actually only discovered it playing the Atari Lynx emulator, handy, and I slowed it down and figured out something. Then I repeated the results using Tile World, and yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm playing it a little extra safe today because I've already had enough balls on the face. That sounds really, which only requires 5 on all the sections, as you can see. And then a little thing that stumped me up as a kid, but I got it quite easy now, is this next section here with only 3 blocks. You move it up to the top, as you can see right there, with that floor tile right above the chip socket, or right below the chip socket, I should say. But yeah, the rest of the area requires also 1, 2, 3, 4. And this requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I counted that right. But yeah, and then the paramecium, just do that and he dies. Um, so Arctic Flow is an interesting level. Oh, let's wait for him to pass. Yeah, so only 2 of these blocks are actually needed. You don't need those blocks to get those chips down there, because at the end of this slide here is well a pair of flippers, as you'll see. Now in MS you can backwards boost for that force floor, but it doesn't actually save any time than shortcutting through the water. Wall. And I usually would run out of time because I would do this in not even a very optimal way. But whatever. It is what it is. I don't do a lot of these things anymore. I get the chips and get out of there. Uh, but yeah. Oh, knew that was a way to a chip. Well, no, I really didn't. But you kind of have to try everything if you don't know. Like, yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So there you go. So maybe I should tell a little story. So my trip to North Carolina, this is going to be my 3rd time visiting. And hopefully it will be the first time that I haven't had some major flight rerouting going there. The first time, my trip there was fine. I went from Vancouver to Toronto, to Dulles Airport, to Fayetteville. at North Carolina. But the way back, the flight from Fayetteville to Dulles was delayed so much that I missed my flight to San Francisco. And I ended up getting flown down to Houston, then back up to Chicago, then Vancouver. And I didn't get home for almost 27 hours. And then the latest, when I flew there last time, I went through Phoenix, and I was supposed to have a connection to Charlotte, but the flight from Vancouver to Phoenix was so late that I was still in Vancouver when I should have arrived in Phoenix. So my connection to Charlotte left without me. So I got rerouted through Atlanta to Fayetteville. Now this time I'm going a direct flight from Vancouver to Atlanta, then up to Fayetteville, which hopefully will be a lot faster. Well, not hopefully, it will be, but as long as I don't have any weird rerouting. There was this one. I did look at my phone, which has my flight schedule, and somehow my calendar has it that I'm supposed to have a flight from Pittsburgh to Cincinnati in there, which freaked me out. I'm like, oh my god, please no. But it turns out it was a mistake because they are scheduling the flight from Pittsburgh to Cincinnati at the exact same time as my flight from Atlanta to Fayetteville. Though there was a notice on a flight change, so I'm quite sure that not a change at the time, but a change of the flight number. So I'm guessing the number of my old flight has now been assigned to that flight. And yeah, there must have been a little confusion online. But as long as I should make it at 9:30 on Sunday morning, Eastern Daylight Time. So yeah, if anyone who's watched this will probably be on the Discord and will know whether I make it safely and on time. I'll let you all know when I get there. Anyways, so we got 6 chips left. I've been since I turned on my timer, it's been 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna go up until I finish Scavenger Hunt, which will be level 32, and then I will call it a I'll call it a day on that video. Because afterwards I'll need to start packing for my trip and everything. Yeah. Alright, so that's Mishmash. And another time record improvement by 23 seconds. Alright, not. This level is, well, you literally are running in knots. Oh, I'm already not going to get the bowl time. Oh well. But anyways, yeah, so... Wow, I am doing this in a very unoptimal way. I'm approaching all the force floors opposing me. There we go. So I should have gone down. This bowl time is 6. I'm going to get 3. Alright, I'm not entirely sure what was my timing on that level. I want to say I got 5. I'm not sure how I lost a second, but whatever. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try this one more time, see if I can bold it. So I'm supposed to go down on this section. Or not. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not an optimizer. I'll maybe try to get 6 on my own time. So, Scavenger Hunt. This level is technically, just not technically, it is a giant thin wall maze. And yeah, it's basically you collect boots to pass an element to let you grab a chip beyond that element. As you see, there's water there. I'll get flippers later on, but right now I got fire boots. The route here is basically a kind of like a circle route. So yeah, this level, it's kind of cool with the thin walls because it allows you to hack a maze that would be double the size it normally would be. Well, I guess with CC2, with customizing level sizes, you could design a level that's 64 by 64 with real walls. But hey, the thin walls are cool, I guess. This level is not the best or greatest level, but eh, it is what it is. So if I remember correctly, I believe this is the route to the to the flippers. So yeah, I'm probably pushing 35 minutes. So yeah, I'm definitely going to stop and go to the next level because on the rocks is going to take a long time. Well, not too long, but I don't want to go too far and I need to get ready. After my packing, I may record another video that I'll release just before I leave. And maybe I'll even record something tomorrow before I leave. It all depends. But I for sure wanted to get at least one last video out before I left, so here it is. But because of my overnight flight, I do plan on sleeping in. So, yeah. Yeah, I know there's a bit of a circle you can do there, but I'm just going to do the route that I have in mind. It's not the best route to do, but it works. So now that I have all three boots, basically I'm just getting these chips. And when I was a kid, I always thought, it would make a lot more sense if you added ice too, but in reality, it wouldn't really because, uh, yeah, you wouldn't need the skates to do the ice because you could just slide across, which of course would be a bust. Whoever designed this level obviously realized that. I believe that's the way to the fire boots. Uh, yeah, alright. So next, as you can see, is the fourth floors. And let's see, yeah. Alright, I think I know where I'm going. And there's the fire up there. Alright, so um why do I keep umming? Um so yeah, this level was another level I used to run out of time on as a kid. Um it's easy to get lost if you don't know where you're going. It's probably not the nicest level for a new player. But when you've been playing as long as I have, which let's see, part of me says I started playing when I was 6, but another part of me thinks I probably started playing when I was 4. So I've been playing anywhere between 21 to 23 years, which is, a very long time. And that's the last chip. Now let's see if I remember the route to the exit. I believe it's down here. Yeah. Okay. Here? Wait, is that gonna get me in a... Yeah, that's gonna get me in a dead end. Alright, here maybe. I think so, because this gets me near the flippers again, or where the flippers were. So... And... There we go. Oh. And there we go. And I still beat my previous time record by 38 seconds. So yeah, so that will be it for today because I think my video has probably already gone on for about 40 minutes, maybe longer. So next time we'll do On the Rocks. Bye.